Okay, hello guys, I hope you're good. Today we're going to be making a DIY filter. This thing that I'm going to be making is going to be awesome, trust me. It's going to be an ugly one, but very effective. So stuff that you need: pump, submersible pump, sponge. This one was originally a sponge filter that uses air, but I don't really like it because it's slow to clear the water. You need a bit more flow, so I'm going to be using this in combination with this pump. This sponge, however, is very fine. It's excellent for making water crystal clear. So I'm going to do it. After I'm done, I'm going to have a look at it and see how effective it is. At the moment I was using it, it's full of beneficial bacteria there, but not really worried about that. Just want to show you how to do this. So you're going to need a lot of stuff. No, well, not a lot of stuff, just a few things: a pump, sponge, and this thing, a pipe, or whatever you can call it, as an intake that is going to be here on the filter. So it's going to be like this, and then the water is going to be sucked through this sponge, coming into this pump and then out here. So what happened is, I've been using it, but you see these small tanks, it's not being able to fit. If you put it like this, it has to be touching the ground, the flow of the tank, which is impossible because I put a lot of substrate in. So I want to be shorter, maybe like this, so that I can fit in there nicely. So firstly, this thing of mine, this is the outlet on the pump. So you need something maybe like this for you to direct the water. Otherwise you can put it straight up like this. Then if you put like this, all the water will be going up, which is not good. You have to make it stay in the tank horizontally for the flow to be horizontal. So to avoid that, I'm going to put this elbow here. All these guys are just parts from my old sponge filter that I'm going to be using here. So let us start. So here you see this, the hole is a bit bigger, it's not fitting well here, so there is a lot of play around, which is not good for what I'm going to be doing. So I discovered that I could use something like this, a pipe from my filter pipe, the external one. I put it here, makes this thing a bit thicker, and then put this, it fits. You see, now it doesn't play. But the other thing I'm fighting here is height. So I don't want it to be this tall, I want it to be very short. So I'm going to be cutting this pipe again, I think from around there, this side there, this. Let me straighten it, this. Okay, there. And guys, don't use your aquascaping scissors like this, it's going to kill your scissors. Just that me, sometimes I get a bit loose and use things that are not supposed to be used in what I'm doing. So you can see now the height is perfect. You can check, it's exactly the good height that we want. And then this now fits here. Put it here, a bit more force. Okay, let me start it from here. You can put it like this. So, want to play games with me, this one. When it's here like this, and you come here, you drain. Perfect fit. So here my target is to have it reach the top of the tank on the water column there, just the surface, this thing, just like this, and be able to put a short enough filter here, filter material, so that it can fit into this small tank. Meaning I might have to cut my sponge from this point to make it fit the way that I want. So yep, let's go. I should have been using something like a tape measure, you know, to make it like proper, but because I don't have that, I'm just going to be using my eyes to do the measuring. So here, I think here is going to be fine. It's going to be too short, I understand, but yeah, there's really nothing much I can do because I need it to be shorter, so it's the only option. Another option is also having to cut this top here, which I'm thinking, I think I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'll cut it short, maybe to this height, and this also I'm going to cut it to a smaller height so that it gets shorter and shorter. So now it's going to be the random thing, the randomest things that you're going to see on a aquarium video. I'm going to need an angle grinder, small one, not so big, to do this because I can't cut this with my scissors, so bear with me. Wow, not working. I connected the wrong thing there. Now it's working. So this is the angle grinder. Very short. Need to make sure here, so the connection is just as short. Okay. Hopefully that's going to be the last time that I'm using a grinder to cut stuff here. So yep, just a bit of some stuff going inside there. There we are. This is going to be shorter, much shorter, and much nicer. Remember, I'm making the top shorter so that we can have more space at the bottom to put the actual filter media. That's why I'm making it short. Well, this I'm going to be using in my small tanks, the nano tanks. So height is a very sensitive issue because of the size of the tanks. Yeah, this is perfect. No extra height or anything. See, now we have more space to put our filter. So I think I'm going to be cutting it from here. This is going to be the height. So we join it here on the intake and we just slide in the sponge for everything to start working sharp. So in this point we need to use some glue and stuff. So here, since I'm just doing this from scratch, I need to test a few things that I have to see if there is anything that fits well there, because the intake, unfortunately, of this thing doesn't have a pipe. It's just a flat surface, as you can see there. So I need something that can fit there, something maybe like this that you can put there and glue it on, and then I join this to the back. Unfortunately, because this thing I done it before, I already have that thing ready made. It was attached, I just took it out for me to show you guys so you can see how I go to this point. So now I'm going to put it back here and glue it on, and as you can see, it already has a suction cup that I'm going to be using to attach it to the walls of the glass. So we need to put some glue here. Super glue is my first choice. This, what do they call it? cyanoacrylate. Hi, it's difficult to pronounce, but yeah, something like that. So I use this one. It's the gel form, this one, so it's going to be a bit tricky to work with because I'm used to using that runny one that I put together with this cement that makes it bond instantly. And because we don't have that, I'm going to be using this, and I'll try to put a bit of that cement and see if it sticks. If it sticks, then we are good. So now here's the moment. Trying a very difficult to open. I think some of the glue had leaked into the pipe, so it's sort of solidified there. Okay, so now it's short, perfect fit. And then we have our small filter, a small DIY filter that can be used in a nano tank, but with an incredible amount of flow. There it is, guys. It's done. It's done. So next I'm going to put it into some water, run it, and then show you how effective it is. So I think I'm going to disturb my tank, this one. It's a dirty tank, doesn't have aqua soils, just some dirt from the garden, and it gets messed up so much. If you disturb it, everything goes bad. So I'm going to show you how effective this is. Even after disturbing that tank, you can still clear it in a very short space of time with the help of this filter that I just made here. So myself, I only use it in these small tanks. I do some small setups for sale. So whilst they're still with me, I use this kind of filter up until someone offers to buy my tank, and then we can put a filter of their liking. You need an external one, internal one, or a hang on the back and stuff like that. But for me, for now, I use this. And guys, this thing works wonders. It works wonders. So I'll show you. So at the bottom here, since it's a big opening, it means water can come here through this, not through here, which is not good. So we need something to plug it here. Like the original one is plugged like this, but I didn't use it because I wanted this side only. So this side is to here, but it's closed, as you can see. So I'm just going to try and do something. Put this suction cup. You can use anything. You can even put a piece of paper, the tissue paper, whatever that you can stick in there to close the flow. It will work out. For me, it's this suction cup, which is going to fit there nicely, as you can see. It's a nice fit. So that fit, it helps as well because my sponge is going to be resting on this suction cup, meaning it's going to be sitting, or it won't suck any dirt from the bottom, to just suck anything that comes from these sides, which is exactly what I wanted to do with this thing. Exactly what I wanted to do with it, exactly what I had in mind. It's going to be working in that manner. So guys, yeah, if you like this, you can subscribe to my channel. I'll be showing you some more tricks to do some stuff for your fish tanks. like the DIY stuff, if you are a budget person like me. So subscribe and follow. Thank you. Okay guys, so you see from here, this is the tank that I'm going to put the filter in. Currently there was this filter that is in there. I'm going to take out that one, disturb the substrate, then we put our water on its own. It has to work on its own first, clear the water up, and then I can do a water change. So let me hook it up. So now it's on, as you can see, it's hooked up. Don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll be waiting for it to clear up, and once it clears up I'll tell you in the video there to see how long it took to clear up. But for now I'll just leave it, I'll let it be, let it.
Very so.